today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to set up the Fry camera miner. I'm going to be showing you how to set this up with Elumicate so you can start to dual mine and start to earn more passive income with your Fry camera miners. So make sure to stick through, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll show you guys exactly how we can start to earn more with our cameras. So what we're actually able to do is we're able to take our Fry camera miners, whether it's the indoor, outdoor, wildlife, or whether it's the traffic cameras or the sky cameras, we're actually able to take these cameras and add them to the Elumicate project's network, and we're able to start to accumulate some tokens with them. Now, the Elumicate project itself is very, very simple, but they're currently in phase 2 right now, which is, you know, part of, if you jump in right now, you start to contribute, you'll start to earn some of the tokens, and then in later date, they will be releasing the token, and then you'll be able to actually transfer this freely on the blockchain and actually start to sell and, you know, do whatever you want to do with the token in a sense. But I do feel like for those of you, and for myself, which I've already got 2 camera miners now from the Fry Foundation, is this could be a worthwhile idea to jump ourselves onto there, because it costs nothing to set yourself up with your Elumicate. So just take that into account. Like I said, all you really need to do is use the same details that we use for the Fry miner to set ourselves up, which is just using the RTSP link, or whichever it was called, putting that link into the app and then adding our camera from there. And then once we're approved, we're actually start to accumulate some points and tokens there, like I said, which will in the future be tradable tokens, which is absolutely great. If we actually look over onto the project's information, you can see that they have a little bit of understanding for the miner rewards and how it's going to be distributed to each individual that does jump themselves on. But I have gone through the white paper in the Elumicate University, and I do feel like there's quite a lot of valuable information, so I'll make sure to leave all the links for you guys down in the description so you can learn a little bit more, and also as well do your own research as well, because that's really, really important as well. But like I say, you know, if you've already got yourself a Fry camera, you know, already set up or anything like that, you can even set this up, you know, with your webcam or something like that. I wouldn't personally do that because I don't really want anything, you know, staring at me like that, but I'm happy to set up a Fry, you know, camera to do this, because like I say, it's dual purposing the product I already have, right? And for those of you that already have this set up, it's also a great idea. And if you don't have one, like I said, check out the Fry Foundation's website, and using the code Farrington will save yourself 25% off the purchasing price. The setup process for the Elumicate to add your Fry cameras to them is very, very simple. Now, all you're going to need to do is download the Smart Vision app from either the Apple Store or from the Android Store. Now, for myself, I've got this on an iPhone and it's working just fine, but all you're going to need to do is download the app and get that onto your phone. Once it's onto your phone, it will look very, very similar to this. And then all we're really going to need to do is just take ourselves over to the devices section and press on the add camera, and from there, when you press on the add camera, all it's going to do is ask for you to provide your video access URL, and from there, once you have pasted the access URL into the app, you're good to go. All you need to do is just wait for them to approve and accept your camera on there, and then once you have, you know, been approved, you'll start to then accumulate some of the token rewards from Accumulate, which is really, really good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unbox this Fry's camera miner, and what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be setting this up on the Accumulate app and showing you guys exactly how simple this is to do. It's very simple to set up, but I know there's some of you out there that do prefer the longer form tutorial style, so I'm going to try to do it a little bit of one of those for you as well. So if we open up this box, we can actually see inside that we have a OneView wireless cloud IP camera, which is great, and they're very, very simple to set up. This actually spins around 360, and you're able to control this from the app and actually, you know, repurpose this into a bit of a security asset as well. So of course, you know, in case of a bit of a pinch, you could easily, you know, repurpose this camera and actually, you know, use your phone and check what's going on outside. You can maybe spin it around and see what's going on inside your property, because like I said, for this specific camera, this is the indoor camera, and they do have an outdoor camera option, which hopefully I'll have a little look at those eventually in the future. But as you can see, this camera is very, very simple to use. You're not damaging it by moving this up and down. That's perfectly fine. There's a little bit of a SD card port in there, you know, if you want to start to store the data, and it does a full 360, which like I say is very, very cool. For today's tech, that's not too bad. The fact that you're going to be earning some Fry's token for that every single day. I think it's roughly around about $30 to $60, something like that per month that you're earning from one of these cameras. So that's really, really good. Now, inside the box, there is a bunch of cables to power this up. And then there is also a couple brackets and things for mounts, and a couple screws so that you can mount this into the wall. and then a charging plug. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump to getting this set up, and then we're going to set this up onto the app. Now setting up the camera miner from the Fry Foundation is very simple to do. All you actually need to do is grab the box that you received, scan the app, and then scan and download the app onto your mobile phone of choice. Then once you've done that, inside the packaging, as you saw before, it does come with a charging cable, and I just want to mention that this charging cable is quite a long charging cable, so you will get a fair amount of reach with it. And if you plug this into the side of the camera, it's very simple. All you need to do is just wait for a few moments for this to set up. It'll go through its loading stage and it'll do its tests, and then once it is set up, what we're going to need to do is then scan the QR code on the bottom of the camera, and then once we've done that, we're then able to set this up and then add this to the Fry Foundation's network. And then after we've done that, we can set this up onto the Accumulate app. Once your camera has finished its little setup, what we're going to need to do is take ourselves over to the app that we downloaded and press on the plus in the corner. And once you press on the plus in the corner, for the camera that I do have today, which is the Q5 option, I'm going to press on the Q5 dome. There is two setup options that you can see there on the screen. There is one that says Wi-Fi connection by QR code, and then Wi-Fi connection by soft AP. So what we're going to actually do this time is we're going to do Wi-Fi connection by soft AP. It says check and see if the camera is flashing with a blue and red light. And as we can see here at the moment, it is flashing with a blue and a red light. So we're going to press on the flashing. It's going to say, please connect your phone to the Wi-Fi network of the camera. So the camera right now is actually kicking out a Wi-Fi signal. So if I just go to the Wi-Fi options onto my phone, I can actually see the Wi-Fi connection just there, and I'm connecting to it as we speak. So once this has connected up to the camera, we're then going to need to just follow the simple steps that it's going to show us through the phone. So now that we have connected to the network, it's probably going to ask us now for our Wi-Fi password to the Wi-Fi connection it's going to be connected to in my home. So once we have done that, all you need to do is click on the one that you're currently using for the mobile phone, and then it should auto pre-fill those details. Now that I've started to connect to the Wi-Fi, I'm sure you heard there that it does speak to you, and it does say I'm connecting to the Wi-Fi, and it talks you through some of the steps and when it's completed them. So it's saying on my phone that I have around about 100...
Registering on the server.
About 100 seconds till this is completed, and it's saying there right now that it's registering itself onto their server. So like I said, there we go. It says pairing is successful. And it says we can start using the camera. So now I can name the camera. So for this camera specifically, this is going to be the Sky camera from the Fry Foundation. So my purpose for this is I'm going to be aiming this up into the sky so they can collect that data and use that for any purpose that they need to. But like I said, this is also a security asset. So if you ever needed to repurpose that for 2 seconds or whatever like that, that wouldn't even be an issue at all. So I have now saved that in there as the Fry camera miner. You can see that there is a nice clean quality image coming from the actual device itself. We're going to press on OK. Once we have set this up correctly, what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to take ourselves over to the settings of the camera that we just set up. Now once we've done this, we're going to take ourselves down to the local application option. Now the local application option will have another option on there that says RTSP. If we click on this link, it will then open up and it will show us a couple links that we can use to then connect directly straight to the camera. We can use this for the Fry Foundation's registration form, which I'm going to show you now, and then we can then use this for the Elumicate app in a few moments. So watch through and let's figure out how to get this registered up so we can start earning some Fry tokens and then start to jump ourselves onto the test, phase 2 stage with the Elumicate app and start to accumulate some of those tokens before they actually get released on their mainnet. Get the camera now registered on the Fry Foundation's network so that we can actually start to receive some Fry tokens. So once you've actually set up your camera and your camera is now giving you out an RTSP link, take yourself over to the Fry Foundation website, take yourself up to the hardware miner resources, take yourself over to the all camera miners, press on this link here and it'll pop up the registration form for yourself. Now the form will look a little bit different than mine, like I say, when you fill your information out, but the form itself overall will be the exact same. So like I say, just put in your first, last name, email, throw in the Algorand address that you'll be using, throw in the order number, like I say, is yours will be like 1s, 2s, and 3s, and then set the miner location. Mine is a indoor camera, and then the type is a sky camera. So once you have put in those details, grab the RSTP streaming link, paste that into there, and then grab yourself a quick image of your camera miner once you've got it set up into its location, and then press on the submit button from here. Now once you have done this, it will then give you a message and let you know that you'll have to wait a few days until you start to receive your rewards from the Fry Foundation. There we are. Thanks for registering your miner. Please know that it may take 24 to 72 hours before you can begin seeing your rewards. Please make sure that your wallet is registered, has at least 10 algo in it, and you've opted into Fry's crypto. So yeah, that's very, very important. Make sure that you do have some algo into your wallet. So now that we have registered our Fry camera miner on the Fry Foundation's website, let's now get ourselves set on the Elumicate app, and let's start to earn some of the tokens onto there. Now, all you need to do is follow some of the links that I'll leave you guys down in the description, but once you get onto the app, all you're going to need to do is set and create yourself an account. Make sure you use the referral code I'll leave for you guys down in the description, as this will give you a 10% reward boost for each camera miner that you put yourself on there, which can work out into your favor. Now, the most simple part of this video for us to do is actually add the camera to the Elumicate app. Now, all we need to do is, once we've registered up and made ourselves an account, you can see there that we have a dashboard, and it shows plenty of information for the project and what's currently going on at the moment. But what we're going to do is we're going to take ourselves down at the bottom, and we're going to press on the devices. We're going to press on the add a new camera, and then all we're going to use is that RTSP link that we used to register up on for our Fry miner. I'm going to paste that link into the box that's provided, and then we'll press on the green verify link. Now, once you have pressed on the orange verify link button, all you need to do is just wait for this to load up, and it should, in theory, verify us up, and then we should start to earn some of the accumulate tokens. Now, like I say, I want to make sure I clarify this, guys. So you will be earning passively with the Fry Foundation, and they will pay you every single day daily. Now, for the Elumicate app, they will pay you daily, but like I say, the tokens are not released yet, and you won't be able to trade, send, or do anything with those until this is released. Make sure that you do take that account. Make sure you do your own research. The Fry Foundation did send me out the camera to do today's video, but like I said, all the opinions and views and everything that I've said in today's video is honest and my own views and opinions. I am a big supporter of the Fry Foundation, and I love the idea to be able to dual mine with lots of other different networks. I think it's absolutely great. It's awesome. Right, so there we have it, guys. We are now successfully set up our Fry Sky camera. We're now earning around about $30 to $60 per month passively just for having that set up. And we're also now successfully dual mining on the Elumicate app, which is absolutely great. Like I say, this is a whole complete separate project, and I would recommend everybody have a little look into them as well. Now, also as well, don't forget, guys, make sure to use Farrington to save yourself 25% off any of the Fry Foundation's miners. Don't forget to check out the previous videos on the channel. I've got plenty of videos of a lot of the miners all over the project. And I also want to say thank you very much for everybody that has watched today's video. Make sure to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.